I've always been a really big fan of shooter games. As your average Call of Duty kid back in the old days, I played Halo, Overwatch, etc. And I really felt like I'd seen it all at this point. Many shooter games have, unfortunately, gone stale. Like Call of Duty losing its charm year after year, and Halo, yeah, it's kinda dead. The decline of those games really did free up my free time though, so I was a bit more willing to try out many more titles from all over gaming, in all kinds of genres, and that led me to the discovery of a little mechanic in indie titles like Lethal Company called proximity chat. It's such a fun mechanic that I really hoped more games would adopt this feature, and well, there has been, at least in the indie space. And speaking to my gaming history, this one particular title combines the silliness of proximity chat with a slow and tactical shooter, making a surprisingly memorable experience that not a lot of people seem to talk about these days. So I wanted to make a little video on why you should play Intruder for your next Discord game night. Let's go ahead and start with the basics. There are two teams. One team of guards and one team of intruders with 5 people each. The goal of the game is for the intruders to steal the briefcase or kill all the guards. Meanwhile, the guards pretty much have to do the exact opposite. Either kill all the intruders or wait out the timer by stopping them from completing the objectives. Really, it's like a big game of cat and mouse, except the mice are strapped to a T. And have bombs.
Not a warehouse there.
Lots of bombs. Simple, right? But what really sets us apart from other shooters? I mean, this basically just looks like a budget version of Rainbow Six Siege with proximity chat, right? Yes, except it's silly. And I'm talking, this game can go from really intense to suddenly bursting out in laughter from something stupid like ragdoll physics or something unexpected in voice chat. Guys, oh my god, is that a dead body? If you want to see more epic content like this, like and subscribe, follow!
God damn it, son of a stupid fucking vlogger. Paul already has enough.
It's honestly a really simple and straightforward game, and stuff like this is amazing for a Discord game night. Like, the most learning you'll have to do in this game is just map layouts and secret passages, but otherwise, that's pretty much all there is to it. Unlike nonsense like this.
Curie hasn't cleansed my fucking fire like a single time.
Now, let's dive into the equipment and weapons. Guards usually spawn with an SMG and a pistol, and intruders normally only have a silenced pistol. Everyone gets equipment like decoys, grenades, remote explosives, regardless of the team, so it's pretty balanced in that regard. Plus, the pistols are surprisingly one of the strongest weapons in the game. The silencer for the intruders is also a nice touch for stealth kills. Neither team really has an advantage from what I've played, and additional weapons can be scavenged across the map, like the shotgun and the sniper. The gunplay is also a really interesting point of discussion due to this very unique factor. You have a really small health pool, but if you take enough damage before you die, you do the silly little ragdoll. There are no hit markers in the game, and no pop-ups on your screen when you get a kill, so that person you just shot may be alive. If you play dead and they forget to double tap your body, you can get some hilarious moments like this clip.
Don't double tap him, James. Thank you. No, double tap him one more time. No, he's got 10 health. He's got 10 health. You always wait. He wasn't dead. Oh my god.
He's too angry to die. He's getting out. Never mind.
Oh, yes.
No! These pop-up decoys are also surprisingly very easy to fall for. They can be used to lure out either your location or maybe give a distraction long enough for someone to ambush you. The camera balloons and binoculars also can be used to send your teammates pictures of enemy locations, which is super useful in a game like this. Stuff like that and motion sensors are essential because this game is very stealth-based. It is a huge part of what makes this game intense and really unique. Going undetected and taking your opponents by surprise is the best way to guarantee takedowns. Crouching makes you quiet as long as you're not wearing any heavy armor, and prone, you are totally silent. Going slow and carefully is extremely important so you don't get caught regardless of which team you're on. If they know exactly where you are at a huge disadvantage. My favorite moments are those where you feel like a real covert ops team stealthily taking down the intruders, or you're like a silent assassin taking down one guard after another before they even know what happened. Completing the objective completely unseen is also so thrilling. Alright, now let's talk about the fun stuff. This game utilizes communication and proximity chat very heavily. Communication is key in this game. You have proximity chat and a radio to communicate with your team, but there's a twist. You can hear people close to you regardless of what team they're on, meaning it's that much more important to try and stay quiet and plan things out before you go in, Or, of course, you can absolutely use this to your advantage by creating a ridiculous distraction for your team. By luring the other team to your location, even the most bizarre stuff works sometimes, when it really feels like it should.
Subscribe. I hope you're all hyped for this mansion heist. I know I am. I managed to get one outside.
Proximity chat definitely makes this game a lot more fun than it would be otherwise.
Please, if any game devs are actually watching this, make more stuff with proximity chat, please. It is such a fun and silly concept.
Dump his body off the fucking railing because I think Mark's an idiot.
I can't believe you'd say those things about me when you think I'm dead.
Oh, I thought you were dead. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
More importantly, trying to check in with your team over the radio, but getting no response is kinda horrifying. You'll hear gunshots from way across the facility, and you gotta just hope that wasn't one of your boys. You have no way of knowing who is alive and who's not without talking to each other. You can't just look at the scoreboard and see who's alive or dead. There's a lot of elements of the unknown, which makes the moment-by-moment gameplay so much more thrilling. After hearing all those gunshots, do you try and see who's alive? Or do you maybe keep quiet and try and get a flank on the enemy? It's some insane tension that few multiplayer shooters have been able to achieve in my experience. For all you know, it could all be riding on you, and your team might all be gone. You might be the only shot to get at the objective. This game does have a big lack of map variety in the base game, but luckily the full integration with Steam Workshop makes that completely irrelevant. Most of the footage you've seen from this video so far has been from the custom maps. The fills maps are especially really good. There's even maps stupid as this. It's literally a straight line, but you can hit your head and die on a billboard like this idiot right here. Or rob a sperm bank? Milking room. There is one thing I should put out there. According to a lot of Steam reviews, there's a lot of hackers in the public lobbies. I myself have only played a few public games and I haven't come across any hackers. In the public lobbies I've played, they've been really fun, but I can't say for sure how many people are actually doing that. Regardless, the best way to play this game is with a group of your friends for a more casual and fun experience. Because, who knows, you might run into a crazy sweat in the public lobby, and that might be a little frustrating. Even doing the game just 3v3 or 4v4 is a ton of fun. It's very highly recommended you keep the teams even with the amount of players, because otherwise it can get unfun really quickly. So, in my opinion, the best way to enjoy the game is to just get a group of your friends and just don't take it too seriously, because it genuinely is a really fun time. I'm sure it's a lot different of an experience if you're a solo player and forced to only do public lobbies, especially with the criminally low player count, so this may not be a game for you, but like most games with proximity chat, this game is miles better with your friends. That's about all I've got to say for this video. If this game interested you, maybe go ahead and pick it up when it comes on sale now and then, because in my opinion, I don't think it's really worth a full $20, because this is more like one of those game night games that you play every now and then with your friends. I've been Otapop, and I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired. Good night. Oh my god. Go! No!
Oh, I thought he just died. I thought he died.
No!
He did just die. He did die.